Right now, your brain is scanning, searching, waiting for the next thing to feel good about. And most of the time, it finds nothing. But here is what nobody told you. It does not need long. Your brain can reset into genuine happiness in under 10 seconds. Not fake happiness, not distraction. Real, measurable, neurochemical joy. And the reason why reveals something ancient and completely counterintuitive about the way your mind was built. You were not designed to be happy. Survival was the goal. For 300,000 years, your ancestors lived where danger was constant and the wrong decision meant death. That brain learned one specific trick. It made contentment temporary. If your ancestors felt permanently satisfied after eating, they would have stopped hunting. If they felt permanently safe after escaping a predator, they would have stopped watching for the next one. So your brain evolved hedonic adaptation. Every good feeling fades. Researcher Sonia Lyubomirsky at the University of California, Riverside found that within weeks of getting something they deeply wanted, most people return almost exactly to their previous emotional baseline. A promotion, a new relationship, a bigger house. The brain adjusts, the happiness dissolves, and the scanning begins again. This was genius once, but you do not live in the savannah anymore. Your brain still runs the same ancient software, still scanning for threats, still resetting contentment, still treating joy as a temporary signal rather than a sustainable state. So what does that mean for you right now? It means trying to hold happiness by accumulating things or achieving goals is fighting the very architecture of your mind. You will always lose that fight. But there is a back door. And it works because of how your brain processes information in real time. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman at Stanford University has spent years mapping specific behaviors to neurochemical response. His research keeps returning to the same finding. The brain responds to the act, not the outcome. Not what you achieve, but what you do physically, in the present moment. And some of those acts are extraordinarily brief. Take deliberately shifting your visual focus to a distant point. When you look into the distance, your eyes relax a structure called the ciliary muscle, and your nervous system reads that as safety. Within seconds, the threat detection circuits in your amygdala dial down. Anxiety begins to dissolve. It takes roughly 6 seconds of panoramic vision to initiate this cascade. Or take movement, not a workout. 30 seconds of walking triggers a release of dopamine and serotonin that measurably shifts your mood. But here is the stranger fact. The anticipation of movement begins the release before you even start. The moment you decide to move, your brain rewards you. You do not feel good and then move. You move, and then you feel good. There is something even faster. A slow exhale lasting twice as long as your inhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system within a single breath cycle. Under 5 seconds, your heart rate drops. Cortisol decreases. The neural loops behind anxious thought briefly disengage. Your ancestors did this instinctively around fires, after hunts, after near escapes. That long exhale was not just breath. It was a neurological reset built into your hardware, available every moment, completely free. All of these 10-second interventions work precisely because they do not feel like they should work. They feel too small. Your conscious mind dismisses them. But the science does not care what your conscious mind thinks. The chemicals were released. The nervous system shifted. The reset happened. Researcher Barbara Fredrickson at the University of North Carolina found that even brief moments of genuine positive feeling expand your perception, increase creativity, and build psychological resilience over time. Not because those moments are long, but because they are real. Because real neurochemistry was produced. You have been doing this backwards. Waiting to feel good before taking the action that would make you feel good. Waiting for circumstances to align. But the contentment fades. The scanning resumes. The cycle continues. The way out is not through your circumstances. It is through your biology. 6 seconds of wide-angle vision. A slow exhale. 30 seconds of movement. None of these feel significant. All of them are. Not because they solve anything, but because they speak the only language your ancient brain understands. The body in the present moment, sending the signal that right now, in this exact second, you are okay. The happiness your ancestors felt was not the result of good circumstances. It was the result of a nervous system that, for just a moment, stopped scanning for threats. And yours can do the same thing. Not someday. Not when the conditions are right. In under 10 seconds. Starting now, and the next time your brain starts.